Hello, everybody. I wanted to talk real quick about some Tangled live action casting rumors. Apparently, take this with a grain of salt, but apparently Taylor Swift has been signed for a Disney role in a movie, and people are theorizing that it's going to be Rapunzel in Tangled. I actually think that's a pretty good casting, but take it with a grain of salt. Anything with Taylor Swift's name on it is like the most obvious clickbait of all time. So, take it with a grain of salt. I can't guarantee that she's been signed for anything, but I don't hate the casting as her as Rapunzel. And, she has some crazy fans. They're going to see anything that she's in. They're going to go see the movie. They might make their budget back, and I don't know how much Taylor would want for this movie, but I'd like to think that they'd make their budget back just with how many Taylor fans there are alone. And who knows, could even bring in like even more Taylor Swift fans by everyone who would want to go see the movie. I actually think the idea of this going live action is kind of interesting. What is with all the live action movies though? Because even DreamWorks is doing it now with How to Train Your Dragon. And I think that movie almost makes the most sense to go to live action for some reason. It just feels like it translates the best. It actually feels like that movie was like somehow originally meant to be live action. Like something about how serious the movie takes itself is like, oh, that was always meant to be live action. But this one too, I could see this one translating pretty well. Taylor Swift, I haven't seen any of her live action movies, but I do know that she was in The Lorax, and I feel like she did pretty good in that. So I don't hate the casting. She obviously going to sing well too for the part and everything else. And I'd like to talk about who I think should play Flynn in the movie. There's some rumors that I guess people want Timothée Chalamet playing him. I think that's stupid. He's in too many movies. But see, I say that with irony because the person that I want to see play Flynn has also been in way too many movies. But I think Ryan Reynolds makes the most sense as Flynn. He's just so charismatic, good looking and funny. I just think it makes sense. There's a little bit of an age gap between him and Taylor Swift, but I feel like, these two characters already kind of have a bit of an age gap. And the thing is too, I don't know how busy with both of those people. I don't know how tight their schedules would be to film an actual movie together. But I think Ryan Reynolds would be a good pick. And I think I'd go see the movie if Ryan Reynolds was in it. I think that'd be funny. And I think the movie just shouldn't take itself serious. I don't think the OG Tangled movie took itself too serious. It felt like a funny movie. Like there's some serious moments here and there, but like I remember watching it and thinking it was really funny. But yeah, there's a lot of live action movies going out. I think too the casting with Taylor Swift's a little interesting because I feel like everyone wanted Ariana Grande to play The Little Mermaid, and that fell through. But they're willing to put another like popular singer into one of their roles, which I think is, I don't know, just a little interesting. And I don't think anyone was like automatically like, oh yeah, put Taylor as Rapunzel. That just makes sense. But I could see her being a damsel in distress and like, also also doing everything she needs to do. I can see her working out and stuff. I don't know why this movie never got a proper sequel though. Like it's the precursor to like Frozen and stuff like that too. And Frozen got like 5 million sequels. They just never came up with a good plot for Tangled 2? I find that hard to believe. They could have pulled something out of their cheeks, bro. They could have done something. As far as the mother goes, I don't know who they could do for like the evil mom. I saw a fan casting that said that the girl that plays Agatha Harkness should be the mom. I think that's not a terrible casting. That's actually that's a pretty fun casting. I don't think she'll get it though. But I do think that would be fun. I do think on paper this movie could be really good. It really depends on how well they can put it together. I'm excited for the new live action Lilo and Stitch movie too. I might make a separate video on that. Let me know if you guys would want to see that. But yeah, just a quick video. I think Ryan Reynolds should play Flynn. I think it makes the most sense. You know, I guess they're saying Tom Holland is being floated around too. He's in too many movies. I get Ryan's in too many movies too, but it just seems like a really good fit. It just seems like a really good fit because he's funny and charismatic. And I feel like that'd be a good duo. But let me know who you want to see play Flynn. And if you think these Taylor Swift rumors are true, let me know. All right, love you guys. Like, subscribe, comment. Bye-bye.